In a fiery and emotionally charged address during Kenya's 62nd Madaraka Day celebrations in Homa Bay, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga reignited the national conscience, calling for justice, healing, and compensation for the families torn apart by the 2023 and 2024 anti-government protests.
A lot of issues 2 years ago were on the streets. And even last year they were on the streets, the Gen Zs. I saw that during the prayer breakfast recently this week, there was apologies that were being made. The speaker and yourself, which is wonderful as a first step to reconciliation. But then there's the issue of people who are injured. Some people who died during that time. I want today to say that we should do compensation to families of those who died and those who are injured so that we can have a closure to this chapter of our national history today.
With the crowd hanging on his every word, Raila declared, "We must walk the path of truth and justice. Not just words, but action. Let us compensate the families of those we lost and those maimed. Let there be healing through justice." These were not ordinary protests. They were cries from the heart of the nation, largely led by the country's bold and unrelenting Gen Z, a generation demanding dignity, opportunity, and fairness. But their courage came at a steep cost. According to Amnesty International Kenya, the price paid was staggering. 65 lives lost, 89 Kenyans disappeared without a trace, and thousands detained. A generation's hopes silenced, some forever. Odinga's message was clear. Apologies alone won't heal bullet wounds or fill empty chairs at dinner tables. Acknowledgement is the beginning, he said, but reparation is the road to reconciliation. And while President William Ruto and Speaker Moses Wetangula have recently issued public apologies, Ruto even addressing the youth directly at the national prayer breakfast, Raila insists the time for symbolic gestures is over. What the nation needs now, he thundered, is substance over symbolism. The call for compensation is fast becoming a rallying cry among civil society, activists, and a swelling wave of citizens. It's not about politics anymore. It's about humanity. This is how we turn the page. This is how we write a new chapter, Raila urged, his voice rising over the sea of supporters. A chapter where Kenyan lives are not disposable. A chapter where justice is not optional. In the wake of his speech, one thing is crystal clear. The road to national healing runs through truth, accountability, and the wallets of a government that must now choose, bury the past or finally face it. The ball is in State House's court. Will they write checks or more history? This is your channel, your truth.